no. No, but I think we arrive in a very good terms and we finish, the deal in a very good, way.
Hi, Mauricio. Down here. Hi. Leanna Sharlocken's The Ringer, and I'm writing a book about the national team. When you spoke to Emma about working for U.S. Soccer, what did you ask her and what did she tell you?
No, I don't need to ask. She explained everything directly. She's amazing. She's amazing. For me, it's an unbelievable, have an unbelievable character. Before to be together in Chelsea, we had a relationship. And then in Chelsea, we share the training ground and everything. And I think, yes, I think Emma is, is so exciting to be here with you all. Amazing coach. She's playing few things that I needed to know. And because she's clever, it's like if you say to me, what they are going to explain to Emma, I don't need to explain too much because she's so clever and so intelligent person. And I hope that she thinking the same way to me. No, but I think always in all the conversation that we have is always talking and how we can improve, how we can add to help, soccer. That is the most important thing. Working for the federation all together, I think with Matt, with JT and Cindy, is to come here is not only to spend time and say, enjoy, nice place to be. No, it's to work, to try, to help.
Okay, right.
Hi, Mauricio. Pradeep Khatri, CBS Sports. You were talking a lot about how you want to win, but when you finally get the group together next month, what will be your first priorities upon meeting them and working with them?
I will tell you after to see the player, because the priority always is about to feel the player. We need to, of course, we have a plan, but the most important is to feel how they are, how they feel all together. First of all, what always we love is to talk in an individual way, because it's really important to talk along with them, feel how they are, they can express themselves, how they see the things. It's really important after collective, because it's important, but I think is be open to analyze. And that is going to be the first, time that we are going to be together, is to try to know them, and for them to have the possibility to know us. That is the important thing also, is in the both way.
Thanks, Michael. Other side.
Sorry.
Jonathan Tano of the Philadelphia Inquirer. I'm sorry that my Spanish isn't as good as I'd like it to be, so I'm going to ask in English. But you've spoken about wanting to manage a national team someday, maybe wanting to work in the United States someday. And when the call came, the opportunity to work in this country, for you as an Argentine, even though you've been in Europe for many years, what does it mean to have the opportunity to work in the United States, being the United States and what it represents? And JT and Matt, Mauricio spoke about the time, the wait, all the negotiations. This perspective from the two of you on all the pieces that it took. We know about some of the fundraising and stuff like that, and what was it like for you two to go all the waiting and all that. Thanks.
Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I had the easy bit. My bit was to identify the best coach that can take the program forward, and then pretty much once I did that, obviously I've got some relationships with Chelsea, some of the sporting directors there, Paul and Lawrence, and I was able to leverage that. They were really helpful and supportive, but we always knew it was going to be a very, very complex process. So I'll probably hand the second part of that over to JT, because he was the one that really had to try and bring all of this together from a logistics and a contractual perspective.
Well, sure. So I think at the outset, Matt had outlined a process to be very intentional about making sure we got the right person, and that we spent a lot of time together to make sure that everyone knew what everyone was signing up for. And so I think some of that time was, and to Mauricio's point, when the first press reports came out about this, we were still in that phase of making sure that we all are excited about this, and we all are setting ourselves up for success, and we wanted to be collectively thorough, and so we spent a lot of time together in Barcelona this summer, and so that, I think, that was very intentional to be thorough. And then, to Matt's point, Chelsea could not have been more, positive and constructive through this. Obviously, as y'all know, we were running up against the end of the transfer window, which of course has a very hard deadline, and everyone had to prioritize that. And it turns out, as I've learned, after the transfer window, all the people that work on that go on vacation, and so not exactly the most helpful for speed. But certainly Chelsea deserves a lot of credit for their work to ensure this deal came to life. And I think, one of the things that there were a small group of us that got together last evening, and we were talking, and this is something that everyone who's been involved in soccer in America should be proud of. You, whether directly or indirectly, made today possible, and it's something that I know I appreciate, we very much appreciate, and we're certainly excited about what's ahead.
Straight ahead.
Hi, Mauricio. Glenn Crooks from Sirius XMFC. Regarding your assistants, so you've brought the same three with you along the way. They're your colleagues, they're your friends. I'm wondering, do you think it's important to include someone who has experience in the States, maybe even experience with the current players, maybe someone who knows the American landscape better? Or do you think that's not really necessary for you?
Yes, of course. My closer staff is going to be with me. We are going to add another, person also that is going to arrive. But after, I think, always we talk with JT and Matt and of course Cindy to be open to add, people that know here. I think we have a staff that already we need to meet, because I think we are going to meet all the staff that is in the federation that have the knowledge and experience working here and working with the player that we are going to work. And I think we need to first, to provide, I think, the possibility to the people that is in the federation. And then, of course, if we feel or we identify that we need to add some people that can help, of course, they are very open, and of course, I am open, to add to our group, to the staff, a possibility to bring another, person that can help. But I think the information that they translate to us, I think we have very qualified people working in the federation that can help very quick to us, and then of course we are a coaching staff that always try to improve. One thing that you are not going to improve. I work with Jesus after 14 years. And then with Tony, that is a goalkeeper coach, and Miguel, that I know for all my life. I think it's people that have the qualification, and then people that challenge me. We work because I think the personalities and the quality that they have fit for me, that like a coach. And then we create a very good relationship. Maybe we can say that we are friends. But in between friend and be professional, always I'm going to be, professional. Because he is my friend. And he's killing me doing wrong things that are not right. I'm not going, okay, you are my friend, but out of my, my group. I think sometimes people is confused with people say, no, you need to always bring people from outside because, I don't know. I think that is priceless, to have people that work with you and every day want to challenge you and want to improve and be better. I think for me that is the most important thing. But of course, by the way, we are flexible and we are always open to add people, because we know that football is changing, technology is here, and now we need hands to work, people to work, and because we need to, analyze. We have tools for, to work really, really hard. And in the past, 30 years ago, only one coach, one fitness coach, and with three, one analyst, and that's it. But now, and I think this business is really, really important to have all that you need, cover, and you need people, qualified people working next to us to provide us information to after, to be better in to help the player to perform.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Mauricio.
Hello.
Shane O'Brien from AM New York. As host nation, the US won't have a huge number of competitive games over the next 2 years, and I'm just wondering, for you, do you think that will be a challenge? And also, how much priority you're putting on the Nations League games coming up to see your players in a competitive environment?
I didn't hear the question.
How much priority are you putting on the next window with
Okay.
Nations League games?
The priority
Yeah.
in the National League.
Just how much of a challenge do you think the lack of competitive games for the US over the next 2 years as a host nation will be, just to get the team ready for the World Cup?
We need to assess the player every single day, and we don't know what is going to happen if players start to play, not to play, injured player. I think it's more global, it's more big picture. It's not only to be focusing in one competition. I think the objective is improve first. That is the principal objective for us, is to improve, provide a good platform for them to perform, to feel comfortable, every time that they will join us. And then, for me, it's not a friendly game. For me, it's official. When I was a player with Argentina, Copa America, World Cup, or friendly, all was the same. It's go and to show that you are the best and win the game for your country, for your proud and everything. Because that means to be competitive. And no, we are going to be focusing that. But of course, that the priority is going to be, to arrive in the best condition for the World Cup. That is the principal objective now. And once people that say maybe think in a different way, I think it's not true. But for me, the priority now is improve, and provide the team the best tool to start to perform as soon as possible.
To your right.
Hi, Mauricio. Over here, Rory Robinson from The Mirror. My question for you is, I know you touched on it a little bit when you first sat down, but what was your main reasons for actually taking this job? And can you walk us up through the moments of you actually signing your deal and making it official?
I don't see your mouth, that is why I cannot understand. No. The question, the last one was?
Andres.
Sorry.
Why did you take the job? And can you walk through to the moment when you signed the deal?
Why I take the job? I think I explained before, no? I think was too many reasons, and I think it's a great opportunity for us, like a coaching staff, to live that experience. Because we really believe, that is the most important thing, because we really believe that we can do something good, work in a very nice environment. But if you say to me, I need to pick only one sentence or one word, because we believe. It's believe that we can, help, I don't know help, but if not to work together and to try to achieve what the people and us all want, to win and to not only win games, if not to go for a big, trophies, like to have the possibility to be there competing, for the World Cup or the Copa America or the trophy that all the fans and of course the player and us, we dream.
We'll take 2 more questions.
Bienvenidos, Technical. Sean, Soccer Long Island Magazine. You were clearly the biggest splash that's been made on the men's side since Bora. How much of a commitment does that show to you? How much confidence does that give you going in, knowing that you're being supported and that they went big yet again?
Thank you for your word, but I think Bora, that is my friend, by the way. I want to say also hello to him because he's amazing. He's massive. Bora is for me, is another, person that you can say you can be inspired for him. But I think we were talking a lot, I think, in the way, that we want to plan, to work all together and to try to provide. For me, the most important is the platform. What means the platform is in all the areas to try to the player to improve and to analyze, players and then see how we can improve, and create an environment that the player want to come, want to train, want to improve, really believe in the way that we are going to train, to act, to behave on the training camps. That is, for me, is the most important thing. And like I said before, belief, for me, is a word that is so powerful word. You can have an enormous talent and you can be clever, but in football, you need to believe. Believe that all is possible. We find a way to believe all together, and I think we can, for sure, we will achieve what we want.
To your right.
To the derecha, Mauricio. Good morning to you all, and felicitados, Mauricio, for this whole role. Wanted to ask you, how did your family, Andrew Jones from Believe Network, how did your family react to the news of you becoming United States coach, and how difficult it is to leave club football? What made it easier for you to say, I'm going to be in international football? And for you, Matt, you've known Mauricio since your Southampton days. What, if anything, has changed from the bond that you've had? And Cindy, just for you as well, the similarities.
Don't leave out JT. He's up here.
No, I'm good.
Okay, because we didn't get Cindy a question too. Just from you knowing about Mauricio and then seeing him as a person, what's been your perspective now that you've seen him as a person now?
What's that?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I think the more important, or as important, is what's not changed. And I think you can spend a lot of time in the game at the top level, and it can change some people in terms of the type of person they are. And I think Mauricio's impact when I was at Southampton many years ago, when he came in with Jesus and his staff, the biggest thing that everybody remembers about Mauricio is not only is he a great coach, but he's what I call a connector of people. So somebody that can build outstanding relationships, not just with the players who are starting, but the players who are either not in the team, to the staff across the club, from somebody that might work in the ticket office to somebody that might work within the administration team. And I just remember every day him coming through everybody's office with Jesus, and he would pretty much physically hug everybody in the club. He created this unbelievable spirit, and that's something that hasn't left him. I see that today in terms of how what an amazing person he is, above also what an amazing coach and a leader he is. But obviously what has changed is the volume of experience that he's had. Obviously he was an unbelievable player with not just playing at club level, but internationally at the top level. And obviously he's gone on to be the head coach of some of the best teams in the world, and arguably has helped those teams achieve huge success, both from a Champions League perspective, from a player development perspective, and has won trophies in multiple countries. So that experience on top of layered the foundations of the man, I think enables us to be in an exciting position where I can't wait for Mauricio and the guys to come in and join our existing staff to help us improve this playing group as we move towards 2026.
Yeah, just to add to that, I think for me, in my first interaction, just seeing how open and honest and transparent he is with everything. I mean, you've seen it today and how he's communicating with all of you. And just a great person. Obviously, his football resume speaks for itself. But I think beyond that, also his passion, and you've heard it from him today, his belief in that we can go and do great things and that he can help us get there. And so I think you putting all of these things together, his great soccer acumen, great leader, great person, a great motivator, and his passion, put all that together, led us to believe that we have the best person in the world for this job.
question about your family.
Yeah.
My family. No, my family is like I learned in Southampton, over the moon. No? and my translator, because I didn't speak English in this moment too much, and I use always Jesus or one person that was working with me in the press conference. And after one answer, I say, no, I am happy, estoy contento. And he said, he's over the moon. I said, I am not over the moon, you know? Why you say over the moon? No, my family is so exciting also because I think, like Cindy now was explaining how I am, because quick, if I am happy, I am, motivate and show passion. My family feel that is so happy. And my family seen me in the last, few weeks, few months. I seen with the fire in my eyes, and that is the most important thing, how you feel. I feel so happy because, and I think my family is also so exciting that to showing, that challenge, and because they are part, because they support me.
So as we're concluding, we'd first like to thank our partners, WBD, for this incredible space, and also to Andres Cantor for hosting. Everyone can watch Mauricio's first match as head coach of the U.S. men's national team when we take on Panama October 12th at Q2 Stadium in Austin, Texas. That match will be broadcast live on TNT, Telemundo, Universo, Max, Peacock, and the Football Day Premier radio networks. For the people in the room, just give us a moment. We'll take a photo with the group together. For the guests of U.S. Soccer, there is a reception immediately following. And to everyone else, thanks for joining and have a good afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.